Before we start off with today's video, I want to talk to you guys about my friends over at So Avant-Garde. So Avant-Garde is a place where you can go and you can explore a wide range of niche perfumery. So much variety. They have discovery sets, they have samples. They have a lot to offer for those looking to elevate their collection, those who are curious about other things, of other qualities, of other brands in perfumery. All right, so save yourself some money. Use my code DEDRICK10. DEDRICK10 gets you 10% off on anything on So Avant-Garde. All right, so I know a lot of people are really in love with the brand of Mind Games as well. So I got something for you too. You want to head over to Mind Games and do some discovery, do some searching, do some looking, save yourself some money by using Dedrick10 as well over at mindgames.com. All right, so head over there, see what you like, see what you're interested in. I recommend sampling. All right, and then you can get your good feel if you want to make a purchase from So Avant-Garde or mindgames.com. All right, so y'all check it out. Let me know what you guys get into, what you guys like. Let me know down below in the comments, man. And happy exploring for sure. All right, let's get started with today's video. YouTube, what's going on, YouTube? What is going on? What is happening, man? Of course, it's your guy one more time, DEDRICKHICKSJR, and I'm back with another fragrance video. Smell good, family. Hopefully everyone is doing well, doing great, doing fantastic. Positive energy, positive vibes. Y'all know how we rock out here on this channel, man. Positive vibes only. All right, so today we're going to talk a little bit of niche, okay? And how many of you watching are collecting and really maneuvering yourself through this very wild and broad area of FradCom? I know a lot of y'all are, and some of y'all are coming to the point of niche. You know, what am I looking for with niche? Does it have to be complicated? Does it have to be super complex? What is niche versus designer? There's a lot of things that come up when you're on this journey, and I went through it myself. Just really trying to dive into it. But at the end of the day, I still wanted to smell good. Despite it all, I wanted to smell good. So I'm going to kind of simplify it a bit with these fragrances. So I have 7 fragrances here today, 7 niche fragrances that they are very easy to wear. They're not overcomplicated, but you still get what you're looking for in the quality and the value for those who are looking for an upscale fragrance, want to tap into that luxury world. Now, don't get me wrong, you can find upscale and luxury in all levels of fragrance. You definitely can, but there's a reason why there's conversations of designer, and then you go niche, and then you go the clone world. There's conversations about them all, and that niche category is something that could really get complicated, but we're not going to do that today. All right, so let's tap in. Up first, from the House of Creed. This is a very popular fragrance and DNA in the community. And what do I mean by that? Well, let's introduce it first. From the House of Creed, we have Original Santal. Original Santal. Now, there's another fragrance out there that smells a lot like this. As a matter of fact, there's a debate if Creed went after the Mont Blanc Individual DNA and said, hey, we can make it better and put it out. There's a conversation there. So whether that's the case or not, the facts remain the same about Original Santal. Very fresh, very clean, slightly warm. This big lavender pop. There's some ginger, there's some juniper berry in here. Kind of got this oriental, sweet and spicy layer to the fragrance that I really enjoy. I'm not one to get into major conversations of longevity and beast mode. I understand it, but I'm not going to miss out on a fantastic profile just because it's not beast mode. All right, and this one is not beast mode. I get around that 5 to 6 hours, maybe 7, just depends on my sprays. But doesn't matter to me. I wear this in the situations where I can enjoy it and let it live with my time or with whatever I'm doing. So easy to wear, not a lot of thought that has to go into this. When you smell it, it's apparent that, man, that's really good, but it's also has a luxurious feel to it, at least to me. It's a classic in the community, and I stand on it, and a lot of people stand on it as well. Easy to wear niche, from the House of Creed. We're talking original santal. And these are very affordable. I ain't gonna say very affordable. They're more affordable on discounters than they are in your actual retailer. Just telling you what it is, all right? So I have everything linked down in the description of this at a decent price for where I can find it, all right? Up next, a niche house that is very popular, a niche house that has a lot of conversation going on about it daily. But this fragrance is not one that gets a lot of love, and it should. It's very easy to wear, and it's really, really good. From the house of Mancera, we're talking aqua wood. Aqua wood from the house of Mancera. You get citrus and pear in the opening of this. It's very fresh and musky, woody. There's this light floral touch to this. I believe it's a rose in here. Very light touch, but you get more of the pear, the woods, the citruses in here really play the musk. They really play, it's really what this fragrance is all about. That's what I'm trying to say. And this is beast mode. For those who are looking for an outrageous performer, you're looking for, at least my batch, because you know how I go batch this or batch that. This is a beast mode of a performer. I am talking well to 9 to 10 hours of solid performance. If I'm going to work for the day, doing like the spring and the summer, and I want a performer and it's going to be a longer day, aqua wood is one of the ones that I would consider to wear because it's going to give me what I'm looking for. But yet and still, yes, it's a plus that it performs well, but the wear and the overall profile, the overall DNA of this fragrance is just simple. You don't have to think about it. This could be a signature scent, but very, very easy, non-complicated, but it smells very good. And you will notice a difference between your traditional blue fragrance and something like aqua wood. So very affordable. You can catch aqua wood for the low 100s, even under 100, just depends on where you're looking. From the house of Mancera, we're talking aqua wood. Doesn't get a lot of love, but this stuff is fire. It is fire, all right? Up next, another signature scent quality fragrance, but something that you can wear every single day. From the house of Zaharoff, we're talking Signature Noir. Signature Noir, another one that doesn't get a lot of love in the community these days. This is one of the early fragrances from Zaharoff. And what do you get here? You start off with some citrus in here, a basil note that's really prominent in the pour homme and in the noir. Kind of gives it this fresh, spicy, green tinge, herbal tinge in here. That's not overwhelming, it's not. But it definitely complements everything else that's going on in here. So you get some juniper, you get some musk. There are some very prominent woods in the base of this fragrance. So this is nothing that's like, this is something that's not going to run people away at all. It's very manageable in the wear, but it smells really good. It's not a complicated fragrance to me. Just it's like a sweet, fruity, sweet, spicy, woody type of fragrance to the nose. This stuff is amazing to me. That original, the original DNA of the Zaharoff brand, the pour homme, the noir, the roy, like it's really, really good, and this is easy to wear. And honestly, you don't have to think about it, but you are going to notice that, hey, this is a kind of a step up in class, but it's not something that I have to be afraid of. From the house of Zaharoff, we're talking Signature Noir. Signature Noir from the house of Zaharoff. Great performer as well. Up next, I can't take credit for this one. I think Ross says it the best. My guy Ross TLTG Reviews. This is an upscale, dressier, more sophisticated version of Mancera Cedrat Bois. Y'all have heard me talk about this a lot. It's been talked about in the community a lot. And it's just one of those ones for sure. From the house of Vertus, we're talking Bois au Cuir. Bois au Cuir. Now, if you are a fan of Cedrat Bois, then you will like this. This is a bit more smooth, more well-rounded. Citruses, fresh, spicy tones, a little bit of vanilla, a little bit of a soft leather in here. It definitely just puts you in the mindset of Cedrat Bois, but you notice a difference in the vibe. You notice that the quality is up a bit. It's a bit more smooth, a little bit more well-rounded, very easy to wear. This is an office king for me. I would have said the office a lot because it just fits. It's like a true office king. So if you're maneuvering throughout your day and kind of like an office environment or an office setting, whether you're in the office or not, this is something that could definitely hold it down for sure. I think it's one that gets a lot of love, because when people get it in, I get the same comment, bro, you were spot on with the Cedrat Boisé thing. And that's for people who love Cedrat Boisé. So if you love Cedrat Boisé, you're gonna love this most likely, and then you're also gonna pick up on the differences that this provides, and ultimately, it's just easy to wear. You feel good wearing bois au cuir. So good stuff from the house of Vertus. We're talking bois au cuir, very easy to wear niche, not complicated at all, but definitely a noticeable quality bump for sure. All right, up next, man, I just, every time I see this bottle or smell this fragrance, I just remember what it put me through when I first experienced it. From the house of Initio, we're talking Musk Therapy. Musk Therapy from the house of Initio. Listen, man, beautiful, sparkly, fruity citrus, musk, white florals. There's a creamy texture to this. I'm not sure if it's sandalwood in here or not, but this is beautiful. This is beautiful. My wife loves this as well. She loves to wear this as well. It's one of the best fresh, citrusy, musky fragrances that you'll ever experience, in my opinion. In my opinion, you can wear this all year round, anytime, any place, anywhere. This stuff is spectacular. This stuff is spectacular, man. I love this stuff, man. I normally, like I said, you can wear it anytime, but listen, in the springtime, during the springtime, the summertime, those fall days when it's kind of crisp and cool out, you kind of maneuvering around out and about throughout your day, this is the one that just kind of pops, right? It kind of pops, man. So again, easy to wear, high quality stuff, but that citrus, that musk, that creamy nature to this fragrance, it's a can't miss. This is one of the 10 out of 10 versatile fragrances, like one of the 10 out of 10 just can't miss, easy to wear fragrances, something that you just don't have to think about. It's so good. When I run out of this bottle, I will be getting another. This is one that I just want to keep in the collection. It just does so much, and it's so good, but super easy to wear. So it's not complicated at all. It definitely smells upscale, luxurious, almost kind of like this soapy quality to it, but it's really good. From the house of Initio, we're talking Musk Therapy. I know it's clashing with my studio light there, but Musk Therapy is one of those ones for sure. All right, up next, this is a house that I have been bragging about and talking about and showing a lot of love to, and this is easily the soapiest fragrance in my collection. High quality, high luxury, clean and fresh and soapy. That's what this is. From the house of Regalian in Istanbul, we have hammam, I believe. Hammam. I know that's clashing with my light as well. There's a note in here, I believe it's Turkish Dove soap. No, not Dove. Turkish white bar soap or something like that. And it smells, if you've ever been to like a 5-star hotel, I've had the pleasure of going to one in my lifetime. The soap in there, the soap in those hotels brighten up the whole hotel room. Like very clean, smooth, almost this buttery texture to it. Not like butter that you cook with, but like the quality, right? Very smooth. There's some citruses in here. There's a note of lemongrass in here, some musk, some woods in the dry down that are very soft, but they just kind of amplify the freshness of this fragrance. All my fresh fragrance and soapy lovers, if you're into like Prodolome Low, like that type of vibe, that soapy, fresh and clean type of fragrance, and that's all you're looking for. But if you want something on a luxurious level, still easy to wear, won't miss, hammam, I think it's, excuse me, hammam by Regalian is one to consider. I do have a 10% off code over at Max Aroma where you can explore the line, and this is one of those ones for my fresh and clean, basically good for anything. Like for me, this is going to be a king of the office type of fragrance. This is going to be a spring day and summer day type of fragrance when it's warm out, just maneuvering around, inoffensive. It just works fresh out of the shower with the most luxurious bath shower experience that you can have. That's what this smells like, man. So more on this as we continue to climb into the warmer seasons. But this is good. From the house of Regalian in Istanbul, we're talking hammam. And this stuff is fire, man. This stuff is, I know it's clashing with my studio light, but this stuff is fire. All right. And last but not least, this is a DNA that a lot of people love. But honestly, it's like a blend between Bulgaria's Tiger and Louis Vuitton's Imagination. It's like the perfect blend. And this is a low-key gem in the community. This is from an independent niche house. And this stuff is fire. This is my favorite from the line. I've smelled a couple from the line, but this is my favorite from the house of Desora. We're talking Midnight Gold. Midnight Gold from Desora. So what do you get here? Grapefruit, orange citrus, ginger, like this clean soapy vetiver, musk, and this amber that gives it just enough sweetness, kind of like in that Tiger. We get kind of like that ambery grapefruit in the opening of that Tiger. That's what you get here. So, but still, I still get a little bit of that imagination play in the background. But basically what I'm saying is, anytime, any place, anywhere, easy to wear. You don't have to think about it. This is one of the more affordable ones on this list. I believe on the Desora website, you can get this for right at $100 or under $100. I think I have a code to them. If I do, I will put it down below, or it will be in the link of this video, and you can save. If I had to recommend anything from Desora, I would recommend this. I know the Tiger DNA is just ran almost into the ground by now, but I like to highlight the good ones. This is not completely Tiger, but it is kind of Tiger with a twist with that imagination vibe. All right, so really good stuff, really good performer for a fresh fragrance. But again, like I said, easy to wear. This could be a great fun day type of vibe, to the office type of vibe. Like I said, anything you want this to do, it can do for you. This is a great fragrance. Not talked about a lot in the community, but it definitely deserves some shine. Again, if you're into that Tiger imagination vibe, this is one to look into for a really great price. From the house of Desora, we're talking Midnight Gold. Midnight Gold from Desora. And then I know a lot of y'all love this magnetic cap. I know y'all heard that. Magnetic cap. All right, so there you have it. So niche fragrances, they can get complicated. They can get, whoa, what is this? They can they can almost kind of be frustrated trying to kind of figure out the spacing of niche. All right, you know, especially if you're into this and you're an enthusiast, this is like one of your main hobbies. I'm talking to us. All right, so for those who don't get it, cool, I got you. If you know, you know. All right, but these are easy to wear, very versatile, everyday type vibe. You can do anything with these, but most importantly, like you're not going to be in a situation where you're just kind of like, man, I don't know about this one. I don't know. No, you're going to be absolutely fine rocking any one of these. So like I said, I'll do my best to have them linked up in the description of the video for a really good, for a discounted price on Discounters. And tap in. Let me know what you think. How many of you found yourself kind of tiptoeing around niche? And what were some of the first fragrances that you got in niche that were simple, easy, great quality, but nothing that was overwhelming? I would love to know what were those fragrances for y'all. All right, so thank y'all for watching. As always, appreciate the support, appreciate the love. Do not take it for granted. As always, baby, splack it up, splack it down, splack that thing all around. And remember, what you put out into this world is exactly what you are going to get back. All right, peace, y'all. Of course, till next time, splack it.